Hello everyone and welcome to another video and welcome to Sicily. We are here in Palermo, Italy, exploring everything that this beautiful town has to offer. Let's go. Palermo is located at the southern tip of Italy, of course. And in order to get here, you could do it the old boring way. You could just fly here, of course, or you could drive here. You could drive all around and get to the island via a small ferry, but we decided to take the cool way of doing it. What we did is we drove to Naples, and then from Naples we took a 10-hour ferry all the way here to Palermo. Now, we read amazing reviews about this trip and a lot of people really liked it. Our experience, on the other hand, was not as great. The sea was super agitated. The waves were huge and we were sick the whole way. So if you do decide to take the ferry like us, it's really cool. It's a big ferry. You can just put your car in it. And they do have cabins where you can sleep. And usually the ferry runs overnight. But when we got there, they told us, listen, the ferry won't leave until the morning because the waves are very big. So we thought, okay, so the sea's gonna come down and then we're gonna go. But it didn't. Even in the calm, what they consider calm, it was very agitated. So usually it's a great experience. We were just very unlucky with the weather. But we're here, so let's go exploring around. Our journey begins here in Piazza Marina, and there's a really cool Sunday antiques market. Here in Piazza Marina, you can also find this beautiful tranquil park if you want a little bit of peace and quiet and kind of step away from the hustle of that market over there. And you can come here, you know, with your kids. There's kids riding around on their bicycles and kind of enjoy this peaceful nature. They have some really cool, interesting trees here. Check out this guy. That's a huge tree. If anyone knows what kind of tree this is, let me know in the comments below. If you're looking for places to eat or have drinks here in Palermo, this is Via Vittorio Emanuele. It is the main walking street here, and it's just pedestrian street. Well, there is the one-off random car that comes from time to time, but mostly pedestrian, and you can find restaurants and bars left and right. Interestingly, most restaurants open here at about 7 p.m. So sometimes we come to eat maybe 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and you won't find much open. So if you want to have dinner, make sure to come later in the day. And where we're heading now, we're heading to Santa Maria della Miaglio. That's the next spot we're gonna go check out. And the way we found this whole itinerary is by simply going on TripAdvisor and looking for top things to do here in Palermo. And we actually found a couple of excursions that they do, like walking trips and walking tours and things like that. And they usually charge about 40-50 euros per person. But if you don't want to pay that, because the tour, if it's in Italian, it's going to be good if you understand Italian. But if you don't and you want to do it in English, then usually the English tour is not very well translated and doesn't sound very good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and follow the itinerary. So you can find one that's kind of the length that you want. We chose a 3-hour one, and they actually have the full itinerary line by line, where they take you and where you go, and it even has a map and everything. So thank you very much for providing that. Just a quick tip for you guys: whatever you are, if you look for things to do, just Google it and just kind of use their itinerary and just do it on your own for free. So on our way there, we actually spotted these sculptures just off the main road. So the road is there and we just walked up here, and this is Piazza Pretoria. And this is actually Fontana Pretoria, you know, the water feature, which is not on at the moment. But that's Italy for you. You're just walking around and you find beautiful monuments like this left and right. And there's also the palace back there and also a cathedral. Check them out. So we're walking back to the road again, and we spot this. This is just Beautiful basilica behind me. Italy is just incredible like that. Everywhere you walk, everywhere you go, everywhere you look at, just incredible sights like this. So this behind me is the church of Santa Maria della Miaglio. It was actually founded around 1140 as a private chapel, and it is inside, it has these amazing Byzantine mosaics that's lit all around, and we're gonna go and see if we can actually go in and film inside. It has pretty deep religious meaning here. As you can see, there are some people that are meditating and humming right next to the church, so I'm not sure exactly what religious meaning they have for these people particularly, but definitely they came here just for this. So visiting hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 1. Today's Sunday, so the door is locked, unfortunately. So as one door closes, another one opens. Right next to it, we have the Basilica of San Cataldo, which is super interesting, and it is open for visiting today. So it is actually a church that is shared between Western Byzantine and Islamic cultures. So it has 3 domes on the top and other mixed elements in it. So we're gonna go check it out right now. It looks super interesting. Our next stop on what they call the sacred route is the Basilica de Santa Catarina dAlessandrio. I'm trying to pronounce these, but I'm probably butchering all of them, so I apologize for all my Italian subscribers. But this has a beautiful courtyard right here in the middle, and it also has an amazing terrace. We're gonna go check it out. It should offer some amazing views of the surroundings. The next stop in our tour is here in Piazza Quattro Canti. It is the meeting point of 2 main streets here in Palermo, and it's contained of 4 buildings, 1 on each corner. And they have a fountain with a statue on the bottom, 1 for each season, and then they also have 4 kings at the top, representing the 4 Spanish kings of Sicily. Really interesting place, and it's usually just a walking area, so no cars around. Really, really cool. Our next stop is here at the Palermo Cathedral. This is the main cathedral here in the city, and it has gone through multiple different changes throughout the years. So that's why you can see multiple different architectural styles. So the main cathedral is actually linked by an arch to what it is here, the Archbishop's Castle. So a very nice and impressive building. It has a beautiful courtyard right in front where you can come, take pictures, kind of walk around. Definitely must see here in Palermo. Unfortunately, today is Sunday, so the cathedral is closed, but just visiting it and looking at it from the outside is enough. And also visiting this main courtyard, it's very, very nice. And there's even a high school next to it. So this high school looks more like a museum than a high school. Wish my high school looked so cool, but really, really nice. Check it out. Our next stop here is in El Mercato del Capo. This is a traditional Sicilian market. It's kind of an outdoor market throughout this entire street where you can find fresh fruit, produce, meats, and even different street food like small bites, and they have restaurants here as well. So we're gonna go check out the local market. So we've been walking all morning and we worked out quite the appetite. So we're gonna go find a spot and have lunch. Lunch was really good. Really enjoyed that restaurant. Now we're gonna head back to the hotel. Gonna rest up a little bit and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Quite a dramatic change in weather since yesterday. Today is cold and rainy, so we're not gonna be doing much exploring today. But we are staying here by the port. So we're gonna go kind of walk around and show you guys around the port, and then maybe we'll find a nice coffee shop to get a nice hot macchiato, cappuccino, some kind of coffee or tea to warm us up a little bit. The difference went from about 16, 17 Celsius to almost 5 degrees Celsius in just one day, just like that. Found this classic Fiat 500. You have to take a look at one of these cars to realize how big modern cars are. That's a 3 Series BMW. It's usually a medium-sized car, but it looks huge close to this one. Look at that. Jesus. So unfortunately the rain is getting worse, so we'll have to end our little tour here of the port short and kind of go to a coffee shop or somewhere inside. But I wanted to come here and check out the sport because I had a really cool idea once. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, hashtag boat life. You know, people actually live on these boats. So I was thinking once about renting one of these, either a catamaran or some kind of yacht, sailboat, doesn't matter, whatever it is, rent it for a couple of months and you can actually live aboard. So you can live in here in one of the marinas and in the weekends kind of take out the boat and just, I guess, cruise around for a little bit. And I was thinking about Palermo, you know, that this site might be a good location to do that. But I was under the impression that it has much more warmer weather in the winter as well. But I guess not during this period. So we're probably gonna have to rethink this location. Maybe south of Spain would be a little bit warmer. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments below what would be a nice warm European port to kind of park one of these boats, rent it for a couple of months and live aboard. And thank you. We'll go get a warm coffee or tea because it's getting a little cold right now. So lunch today comes courtesy of Anica Ristorante and Pizzeria here in Palermo. The food was amazing. If you guys want to try it out, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And I think we're gonna have to end the vlog here. We really wanted to explore a little bit more of this beautiful city, but unfortunately the weather is not cooperating. And tomorrow we're heading to a new location here in Italy, so stay tuned for that and make sure you subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a big thumbs up for me. And of course, stay safe, be nice to each other, and we'll see you again the next one.